Welcome back, guys, and in this video I will show you how to kill the anjanath, because I know a lot of you starting players out there don't really know how to defeat him, and it can be a real pain in the ass the first time you kill it. But actually he's not that hard of an enemy. You just have to know his moves, because after every attack he does, he stops for a moment, so you can just attack him without him attacking you. So that is really easy about him. And another thing is, you always know when he is going to attack. Before an attack he's always going to scream or roar. But of course he's a big monster, so he has a lot of health. But actually the big secret to the anjanath is that you have to cut off his tail, and then he'll be way weaker. You'll see that later on in the video that I cut off his tail. This was actually the first time I did it, and this was directly the best method I've ever used. First of all, because I used an insect glaive instead of a bow. Before I used the bow, so try to use a melee weapon, and I recommend use one with not a blunt weapon, but a severe weapon, like the glaive, the insect glaive. The insect glaive is also good because you can use your insects to poison him, or even if you have the better insects, which I didn't have in this video, but I have it now, is the insect where you can heal yourself. Yeah, right here I had a problem with a ration, because there was a turf war going on, so, well, the ration started attacking me, but luckily he didn't damage me. Another thing about the anjanath is hitting him on his head. When you hit him on his head, it will cause lots more damage, or just the top of him. When you hit his legs and his belly, you won't get that much damage to him. Well, you won't do that much damage to him. But when you hit him on his like furry top, you will do lots of damage. And like I said, hitting his tail is the most crucial part about killing a anjanath. And another thing is, he is pretty slow, so you'll be able to dodge pretty much every attack. I'm also just a beginning player, so if I can do it, everybody can. I mean, I'm not good. I have played other Monster Hunter games, but that was back when I played on the Wii, so well, it has been 4 years, so that did not really give me like yeah, the upper hand or something. Another thing I was lucky about was the ration popping up in this quest. So because he came, he did like I guess 1400 damage on the anjanath, and that is of course a lot. Another thing about the anjanath is he has this one attack where he breathes fire, so I recommend using a bone armor like I'm using right there. Well, for beginning players, of course, because you don't have like better armor. And something else is the places where the anjanath goes has a lot of traps, like vine traps and falling rocks and all that stuff. You have a lot where he goes to, and because he's so big, he will just destroy the trees where the vines are in, and he will be stuck in the vines, or with the boulders. It's like hanging rocks also in vines, I guess, so when he walks through them they fall on his head, and that's actually where it's going to do about 400 damage, so that's also a lot. So right here I'm going to cut off his tail with this move. See, so here it fell into the water. If you didn't see that good, just rewind a bit and you'll see it fell into the water. So now he's a bit more angry, so he will do more attacks normally, but that also means that he's close to dying. The anjanath is also a monster that takes a long time, so make sure that you have at least half an hour to kill him. Like for me, it took me 33 minutes, so that's why I fast forwarded the video. But for the rest, there's like not that much you have to know about the anjanath anymore, except that he's pretty much able to get to every place in the game. So when you go up like a big like a steep wall or something, he's just going to jump on that wall, so doesn't really have that much of like use to like hide, because he's not really like not going to find you, except for when you use your chili mantle. That is also something I did not use that much in this video, just because I didn't really needed it. But when you're low on health, use your chili mantle and just use potions all over again, because that really is something you are going to be checking on your health, because he sometimes can do a lot of damage in just one attack, or he can just attack you so you're laying on the ground, and when you're laying on the ground he will attack you again, so that you're instantly dead when you're not full health. So make sure you're almost always on full health. So I already had that in the past times that I tried to kill the anjanath. So make sure that you have your chili mantle equipped, and also that you're stocked full of health potions, because those really help you a lot, and you are definitely going to need them. I was not that stocked on potions, so at the end where I actually came to his nest, right there I had a problem that I was really low in health and I didn't have any potions. So but I guess that's something at the end where he's almost dead. But it could be that I just died. So when I die, well, I had 2 more tries left. That's the good thing about it. So it wasn't that bad if I died. I would get less rewards for it. See, like right here, I was crafting. I was trying to craft some potions, but like I said, I needed a herb for that, and well, I did not really find any herb, so I had to use like those vigor wasps who have like this health pack. Okay, I also put down a trap. That's also something I recommend doing when you try to kill him. Putting down traps, because when he's trapped you can deal lots of damage, and when he actually comes back to his lair to recover health, make sure if you have a chargeable weapon to charge the weapon up until you like fully charge it and hit him on the head, because that will do the most amount of damage. I think I did 40 damage when I hit him on his head, but I don't have a chargeable weapon, so when you have a chargeable weapon I think it's going to do even more damage. So make sure you hit him on his head when he is asleep in his lair. I guess right now he's going to his lair, so you're going to be seeing that in a minute. Also make sure to ignore all other monsters. Like, don't get into fights with other monsters when you are fighting the anjanath. Just because, well, the anjanath on his own is already a pain in the ass. But when you're also going to be fighting, for instance, an Irachon, you are definitely going to die when you're not a high rank player like me. So I had it a few times that like the anjanath wasn't really causing me to like die. It was mostly other monsters around it that killed me. So right here he's going to his lair to sleep. So I hit him on his head, so it did 40 something damage. Did not really see it. But he is almost dead. But here I also had problems with my stamina, and sometimes he falls through this like small layer of vines. So make sure to let him go to that spot like a lot, because when he falls through that, he's going to be trapped for a moment, and it is going to damage him. But you know, all that said, I think I actually said everything about the anjanath now. So, well, another thing, I actually said when I was recording this, when I kill the anjanath in this recording, I will do anything you write in the comments. Just something I can do, please, not something that isn't allowed on YouTube or something, but just anything you want me to do on this channel. It doesn't have to be in a game, it doesn't have to be anything I already did on this channel. It can be just out of the channel, for instance a vlog or something like that. You can write it down in the comments, whatever you like me to do, because I'm really curious what you would like me to do actually, because most of the time I don't just think myself like what would they like me to do. But yeah, I guess this is the final spot where I'm going to fight the anjanath, and here he's actually going to die because he fought with the Ratchin again, and that did of course a lot of damage. So now the Ratchin is going to throw him down, and that is actually where I'm going to kill him. So if you see the Ratchin and the anjanath fight, just stay back and try to hit them when they stop fighting. So that's also something you have to be lucky, but when you are lucky, just use it. Really use it. Also, when you kill him, loot him really fast, because you will get more rewards for it, and his armor is pretty good against fire. So whenever you have his armor and you fight him again, it will be super easy. So this was actually the first time I killed him. If you like this video, drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and with all that said, I see you guys in the next video.